Alright everybody, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour. And we're on round 3 of the Open at Royal Troon. We got the wind, 8-12. Let's get it. We're trying to win it. We're 5 back at the moment, so we need a really good third round and a really good fourth. I'm going to guess we need to get to at least 18 to have a chance.
Of the year. Today, it's live third round coverage of the Open.
And we went 4 and 6.
Tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Navalo is
So,
on my side. Out on the course, we've got
if we go by that,
third and Iona
you know,
Sweden
we should get 8
to Saturday leaderboard.
out of this
South
one.
Africa's Garrick Higo is the leader. He's at 15 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer.
Now remember, there's a lot of wind.
Shouting distance, 5 shots off the
Well,
pace.
oh, there's really not that much wind, but to this game, it's a lot of wind. 8 to 12 miles per hour. Holy shit.
And that is going to miss the fairway as his opening
70 yards. And it would have been probably closer to 100
manageable from there.
if there wasn't people there. Oh, and that's a good start.
What a start to this round. An eagle here at the first
That's
hole.
the start we
That is a
needed, baby.
harbinger of what's to come. He may be in for a special and memorable round.
Next week, actually, I thought this last week,
The par 4 second.
or last week, was going to be the final tournament that I play in, but I'm playing in one next week. It's just a 2-man scramble. Fun little tournament, so. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was going to be way right. Don't go in that bunker. Thank you.
And that is into the bunker that guards this second fairway.
But after the
this-
eagle at the first, now he's got a little bit of a challenge coming up for his second shot.
A little bit. The pin being. Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to hit it that hard. I say the pin being right there is what makes it really tough. Literally, I think anywhere else on the screen, and it's an easier bunker shot.
Still in play.
Yeah, it's going right, but only at our feet. And I saw that when it settled where it was. Come on. Yes.
Oh, yes.
3 after
Plenty of
2.
pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
So we got to make our move.
And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Now on the third tee.
Because I'm really I'm really going to try to play a little bit more in the fall, winter months than I usually
Starting
do.
up the right side.
Hit somebody, thank you.
3 tee shots hit, 3 fairways missed. And mentally, that is tough to get.
Oh yeah, I have missed all 3.
So from off the fairway,
I didn't
he's
even realize
second,
that.
Now at 3.
Man, it really sucks that I can't make this any higher because I'd really like to. So this one is a toss-up. I gotta just hope the wind really kills it, and it didn't. 8 to 12 mile an hour wind dead into me, and it went its carry distance. Okay. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Just going to the right, then back to the left. So honestly, this is probably dead straight.
With no break.
He just said no break. Oh, it went left. So
Just gonna sneak on by.
there was not no break. It went left.
Oh no, where was that going?
What? It went left. Why did it go left? The back of the, from where I was, it should have went to the right. And then from where I was just now, yes, it should have gone left. Not that much. Huh. This green is very awfully programmed.
And in for a bogey here at the third.
My original putt
3 shots
should have actually
off
went to
lead.
the right at the end, and it went to the left. Now,
Moving
it
on,
going
we
to the
come
left at the end,
par 5 fourth.
I was super confident it's going to go to the right, which is what it should have done. If it goes left at the end, it goes back to the right. That's how it works. That's like, there's no debating that at all. If it goes left, coming back, it goes to the right. That's just how that works. So, that green grid was completely wrong in every sense of the way. So, yeah. Thank you, game. Thank you. I love to come to a game and be frustrated because it's not programmed correctly.
No fairway here. This one in that rough.
Just awful. Wow, the only perfect I think I've ever hit with a hack shot.
That second shot took some force on
And it
this
wasn't
par
enough.
5 just to get
Wasn't
it into
enough
the
to get
green
there.
side bunker. Now well positioned.
Let's try to get back
especially
that
with a little savvy bunker shot.
the bogey.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
All right.
Well
Got that back. We're
and
3
really
under.
in for
3 under
birdie.
through 4 should have been
Will
way
certainly help the
better,
cause.
especially with a pitch and eagle
All
on the
set now for
first.
the fifth hole.
Par 5, hole 5, par 3. The par 3s are really, I mean, they're the hardest ones because, man, they're long, which means you have to play an unknown amount of roll. What the fuck? That was the weirdest flight. I played a draw on there, and it just
Okay,
didn't do
that
any of
one's
it.
dancing. Birdie
I
putt
played a
coming
draw
up.
to counter
We
some of that
go
wind.
to Iona Steven.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This one will move from
Nothing's
right to
been
left.
breaking
Not the
nearly
biggest
as much as I
slope, has to be
think, so I'm just gonna go
considered.
about right there. Oh, this one does though. Of course.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
But yeah, all but one par 3, I
That one
think,
finished off in
are
single
over
par.
200 yards.
And he'll stay a couple of shots off the
And
lead.
with the wind being like this, it's pretty, even without the wind, it's difficult because you're having to
Launches
judge
tee shot.
30 yards of roll minimum off your tee shot, which is stupid, but bounce left. Thank you.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm. Hit
262,
fairways,
good
hit
God.
the middle of the club face. That's what they did. Right
Long
there.
ass hole. Again, playing a draw counters the wind a little bit. Yeah, that's how it should have been on that par 3. Maybe I just didn't aim it far enough left. But man,
Really
playing a
hit that
draw
second
into
shot
wind
on
should
the
also
front to this par 5.
play
But
short.
Frank couldn't get
And
to
it went
stop.
its full
Yeah,
distance.
Too good, too long.
It actually
Savvy.
went further because I played a club less. Why did that go further than the club's distance with a draw into the wind? What the hell was that? That was the weirdest thing. Sit. Or just roll a mile. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
That's what I'm talking about. That like so much shit just doesn't make any sense. Like that putt.
Good effort, but that'll run simply
Man,
past the
come
hole.
on. It didn't break that much going down the damn hill.
Safely in for par
But
here
it's like-
at the sixth.
I play less
Hold
club.
tight at minus 13.
I play what I mean it had to have been a 15 minimum yard
Continuing
draw
on with
into
this front
wind
side, we head to the par 4-7.
because the wind's going dead to the right, so I play a draw into it. That should have cut off close to 10 yards, and it cuts off nothing. And in fact, actually, somehow it gained yardage. Like, I played
dead
it short of the
center
hole,
right
and it
down the
landed
middle here to
pin
start the
high.
hole. So not a whole lot left
How?
to go here as he'll set up his second.
Like, and this
with
shouldn't be
par
too
4.
tough of one. Like, the wind is almost dead into me. Yes, it's going to the right a little bit. But if I play it here, it should land here or a little short. Have some spin because it's into wind and just roll up. Just like that. That one played like it should have.
Okay, not too bad there.
Went way too far
Oh,
right
long
for some
putt,
reason,
a
but
side hiller for birdie.
pitch shouldn't have went that far. To the right.
Ah, yes, runs that one.
We get a
right
birdie, that's
in.
4
It's a
under.
birdie here at the 7th.
Again,
And
I'm
he's got it.
thinking
So
18. We
14
need
under
4
par.
more. They're already at...
On to
No,
the
they were
8th
still
hole.
at 15. 123. This is the only short par 3, and it's a very... I really like this par 3. I love the way the green is. This is a tough one. With our 60 degree, like, that still might even be too much, but... I mean... Underswing?
Well, this is straight
Boom.
at it. That's a really good
We
line.
needed just a little bit more
That was a
underswing.
good, sensible shot right there.
It's really good, but we still got a really
Good
tough
looking
putt
birdie.
because it's downhill going right to left. And, like, at our feet. Again, everything, nope. I was gonna say all the break is at our feet.
Ready to walk that in. That looked on
I don't think
target
I've been able
the whole
to
way.
birdie this one one
Okay,
time
that in for par
out of
here
the
at
3
the
times
8th.
we've played it.
And he'll remain one shot back. Tee shot here at the par 4.
Alright, let's try to play these a little smarter because from here on out is where I really struggle. And if we look at the pin, it's on the front, so we do have a lot of green and a backstop to work with. So we can. So this is one we can actually play however I want because of that backstop. So I can hit a wedge, have it hit that, and
That's
come
not
back.
going
Oh
as
wow!
intended.
Oh my God! I didn't think it was.
That hit that tree hard
over there.
and bounced straight into the rough.
Okay.
So from the rough, his second at 9.
So off this hill, it's going way left, so the wind and everything should counter it. 112. Okay, so we do need less than that to hit that backstop. Just didn't come back like I thought, but we're in the rough.
Yeah, that just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
So I'm based on green grid. Remember, my green grid reading is awful. This shouldn't do anything. Honestly, but it could. We could just not see it. So that's a birdie. That's a 5 under front 9, our best front 9 that we've had. I'm thinking, like I said, we need 3 more. We need to go 3 more under on the back 9
The par 4
to be in a good position. Alright, so this is the one where we need to kind of lay off it. Let's go high and bring it back. With that wind, we'll aim over there. There we go. Sit, sit. Don't be on that downhill slope.
Wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this another fine tee shot. Wind coming from his right.
181,
as he gets set for his
174 to
second.
the pin. It's uphill. If we can land this, probably about 165. We don't have that. There we go. If we land this one here, I think that's perfect. It is a 9-iron, so it probably needs to be further than that. Somehow it's 40 yards left of where I aimed it. Doesn't make any sense.
A very
but-
conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green. But
Well, it's
as we
because
can
you guys have
attest,
programmed
a long
wind
way
way
from the hole.
incorrectly. Now, that one, honestly, was probably because I didn't take the hill I was standing on into account. Because the hill was going left. And it was a downhill slope. Wow, we had that one if I had
easy
hit
to
it.
come up short on that one, but that's
And
a
when you
decent
have a
effort.
downhill slope, and you're, you know,
Safely
like
in.
that one was
It's
on
par here at the
a
10th,
hill going left,
and he's going to remain
Um,
one shot off the pace.
it may affect it even more. But the wind shouldn't affect it as much because it should shoot off lower.
Hole.
You know. Pin in the middle. Again, where's the pin on here? See, with the wind, we should be able to aim straight at the pin and have the wind just go left. Because we're still aimed middle of the fairway, pretty much.
This may be a touch
Yeah.
right.
Perfect.
That
Have ourselves a
is
nice
just fine.
wedge. Yep, full 60 degree.
Now note his second.
And it's
from the
111.
fairway.
It's about 97
So-
yards to the front, 111 to the hole. Have to calculate.
They have
the
not
wind
been
coming
spinning
from right
back
to
that
left.
much. Wow. I mean, how? I aimed it 20 yards right, and it's 10 yards left of the pin. How? I mean, that makes no sense. With a loft wedge. A loft wedge.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he's gonna
Okay.
stay 2 back.
8 to 12 miles an hour, or whatever it is.
Moving
10 to
on,
15,
we
I don't
come
even
to
know.
The par 4 12.
It's not going 30 yards left. I'm sorry. Like, it's not. Now, if we hit this pretty straight and it rides that wind to the right, I mean, we should have... Nope. Comes off the
That's
cliff
right
face,
next
dead
to the
right.
Those trees are like brick walls today.
All right.
Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at
Yeah.
this. His second now at the 12th.
I don't know, man. I give up on trying to figure out why when you have max accuracy and max control. What the hell?
Okay, sensible play right there.
It just comes out, and you don't pull it, you don't push it, or anything. You don't try to draw it or cut it. It comes off the club face dead right or left. I really am failing to understand why it does that. Wow. The green grid was showing it going to the right, and it went left.
12th hole, missed opportunity.
Look, it still is. It's showing it going to the right, and it went left. That's... wow. I'm telling you, man, these last
yes,
two courses that they put into the game, they just gave zero shits about.
And he'll stay at 15 under.
They got the design of the course right, and then just said, you know what, screw the green programming. We're going to have all these green grids somewhat off. I mean, it's awful. It truly is. It is now actually worse than 2Ks. Like, it wasn't as bad as 2Ks because it was only a few of the green grids, and at least the fringes worked
Well,
like
that
they were
drive was
supposed to and didn't
enormous. I know
stick
it's in
to
the
them.
rough, but
But now the
long.
greens are just way
From
worse.
the rough, we check in with Noda.
It's like,
We're looking
guys,
at 108
you're not
yards
supposed to
the
go
front,
backwards from your competitor,
116
you
to the
know.
hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left. This is the sand wedge.
I did, but I didn't calculate that the wind was going to take it 30 yards left.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
Watch it not move that much to the right. No, it would have if I hadn't have underswung it.
Not
So
too
weird.
bad from there.
I really didn't think I underswung it like that.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay.
Alright, we
right
still need
where he
those 3
is.
birdies. It has been the most boring of rounds after the front 9.
Par 3, tee shot needs to be precise.
Now I'll count a little bit of that to the somehow the wind takes your ball 30 yards in either direction, and the green grids have completely been wrong on multiple occasions, sadly. Alright, so let's just hit this full 7. Since it's downhill, it should hit that downhill slope. Now, if you notice, I am aiming this 15 yards right. And just look at it go 20 yards left. But I mean, it was perfect for what I aimed for. The wind just took
And
it
that misses
way
the green
more.
left,
I even
but he
pushed it
should
a little
still
right
be able to
from what
have
it
a
looked
go
like.
at this with the wedge. He's been good all day around the greens.
I mean,
This is second.
how you're supposed to calculate the wind, I don't know.
Would you expect
You have to chip in,
anything less with the way
is
things
what
are
I'm guessing
going?
at.
Everything is dropping right now. Even balls
Everything is
from off the
dropping?
green.
Yeah, sure. I've had 2
Final
chip
few
ins, but
holes
besides
come up
that,
as we reach the par 4
I think
15.
I've made 1 putt that's been over like 8 feet or something. Alright. We're aimed correctly, so that's good. Alright. See, and that's how much the wind should take your drive. Damn it. I really thought we were going to get a bigger kick to the right.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough.
Alright, 124 to the front, 137 to the pin. It's a slight downhill. Now, even though our lie is going way right, we're still going to have to aim this a mile left. What's our next club? Okay, I like that a little bit better. Especially being in the rough, we're probably not getting much spin off of this. Oh look, the wind's doing exactly what it should. Wow. I don't know how, but that shot played out exactly like it should have.
Even I can't really criticize that.
A
That's
dead-on
insane.
look here for birdie. Wow, the putter on point late here in the round. Birdie's at 14.
That's one of
and
very few
15.
shots that have played out like it
He
should have.
moves to 17 under
What?
par.
I'm in the lead. I said I think I need to get to 18 because the leaders, they've teed off by now. But I think they're going to get to 20. I think we'll be 2 back by the end of it. Alright, aiming this a little bit to the right, right there. So we're aimed into the rough. Well, maybe not, because barely. Like, if the wind does its job, and we don't splay it to the right, which is, yeah, perfect. Hits a downhill slope.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
195 to the hole on a par 5.
Well
You love it.
within range from here. A second now to the
Alright,
par
195, 172 with the wind. Again, if we aim it right here, I want to play this and do this. If we aim it there, this should be perfect because the wind should not take it in it. Oh, god damn it. An insane amount left. Alright, that worked out way better than I thought. I thought the overswing was going to be too much,
Good
but
shot, that is
it
home
sat
run.
down. I thought it was going to roll for some reason. I
Go
don't know
earlier
why.
in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression.
And that's another eagle on the card.
Understand that.
That's 1 better than my goal. If we can get to that 20, we got 2 holes to do it. 2 holes to go 1 better. I think we may be tied for the lead by the end of this 3rd round.
One good clean strike of the golf ball here at the par 3.
But this one, you know, probably the toughest par 3 on here. It's 232 at the front, slightly on the downhill. Let's get this high. And I want to do the same thing where I just hit a cut into the wind so that it cuts off a lot of that wind. Because it's a 5-iron, so no matter what, it's gonna roll. The wind still took it. Wind still took it a little bit, or I just couldn't cut it, you know.
That's gonna be on
But
the
it ended up, the
surface,
distance
and
ended
the
up
birdie
exactly
looks
what I
straight ahead.
wanted.
Chance now
It was
for another birdie.
Just too far to the
Yeah, and it's
left.
certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom.
Brucey
of the cup.
bonus. Don't really know what that means, but I've heard it quite a lot. Oh, just a little bit
yeah,
more.
that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And this
So we
will
were
remain
6
a
under.
3-shot
No.
lead.
What were we on the front 9? 5 under?
On now to the finishing hole. It's the par 4 18.
No, we were 6 under because we're 5 because we're 4 under right now. Yeah, 9. Again, we're aiming at basically left edge of the fairway, so that the wind can take it back. If I don't spray it, oh, for some reason that thing hooked. That's fine. It's the rough, but it's
It
the
might be in the rough,
lighter
but
of the
that was
rough.
Absolutely crushed.
Second shot
100
now at
yards.
home
The
hole.
wind is
Ball
slightly
is in
into
the
going
rough and has
left.
a chance to get this within
So
birdie range
if
with
we
a
take it a
good
little
shot.
bit high, honestly, this should be perfect. With the wind into and off the left, this should take it down. And I'm not going to hit it full. I didn't mean to underswing it that much. Yeah, that was really bad. I underswung it and hit it
A
slow.
very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Yeah, that was an accident. I'll be completely honest with you. Damn it, underswung that as well. Oh, needed
Yeah,
it.
that's not too bad. from
Needed it.
that
I could have
far
played
back.
that a little straighter. Would have helped me, but hey, that's a 19 under. One better than what I was
Okay,
trying to
safely in
do.
for his par at 18.
That's a 5 and a
That
4
would be
under.
a third round score of 62. That's some
Wow, we're
terrific
actually
play.
in the lead by
So
2.
it'll be a 54-hole lead for
So our
Featured
leaders-
golfer. Even for someone with
Hold
this
on.
much experience in the situation, Frank, make
Our
sure
leaders
to
were
check that
15
it's
under.
You've been there.
So Garrett Higo only goes 2 under in that third round. And nobody else who was close to it. Yeah, Kevin Kisner goes 1 over. Bo Hosler goes 1 over. Everybody who was in front of us, even par for Mitchell. Only 1 under for
So, for
Scheffler.
Frank Nobilo,
Wow.
Rhoda Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
You have to be on scorecard, by the way, to exit out of that. Even though it has the select button on the left side, you have to be on out of the scorecard. So we have to be, oh, we're in the lead by 1, not have to be. 10 to 15 miles an hour, so we're getting a lot of wind in this final round.
Time, for us mere mortals, it marches on. Here on this ancient course, it stands still. If these fairways and greens could talk, oh, what stories they'd tell. Tales of heartbreak and anguish, desperation and despair, and also triumph and destiny. Today, the world's best will take their shot, battling to be known as the champion golfer of the year. This is the final round of the Open Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we bring you live final round coverage of the Open. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a 2-shot advantage here to begin play.
All right. We're starting 2 in the lead, and that wind is heavier than it has ever been. It's downhill. Honestly, I think 3 wood gets us there with how much roll we've been getting. Oh, it's going to hit that tiny little bunker. No, never mind. That tiny little bunker kind of helped us out. Still rolls into the rough. 77 yards roll with a 3 wood.
So a missed fairway at 1.
All right, let's see if we can get another chip in. Ooh, very close. Very close. But we start off with a birdie, getting us to 20 under. And possibly a 3-shot lead
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie
to
to
start
kick
off
off the round.
the day.
He gets it to 20
And
under
2-shot,
par.
Cantley is 18 under. Day is 8 under on his round, so
Moving
he's
on with
having
round
a
2,
very good day.
the par 4 second.
And again, this one's 415. We get there with a normal drive. Will that wind take it to the right enough? Yes. I was going to say didn't need to. I started it that far right. And again, hit your shoe. Thank you.
That's gonna miss
That
the
was
fairway.
a
So that's gonna be
45-yard
Birdie going
rollout,
to
and
play
it would
his
have been a
second at
60
2
to
from the
70-yard
That
rollout
shouldn't
if
be too
it
bad
kept
where
going.
he is. He should have a decent look at the green.
So from where we are, where are we? In the back. So we're actually hitting onto an upslope. Okay. Let's go with the 54. Yeah, good shot. That one we were able to actually
So
play
now
the roll
eyeing this
because it's
one
going
for birdie.
uphill. You know, the 60 degree I don't think gets there.
Better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2, and he moves to 21 under par.
Alright, what do we got? 395 to the pin. Wind going dead right. So I think for this one we can hit the power drive. Oh wow, okay. Wind effects at almost none. Alright, you know, I'm okay with that. We've actually been hitting some really good bunkers shots.
It's gonna get gobbled up by that bunker. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand.
Been hitting some really good bunker shots. We know how to play these. Play them really short, let them just run. Yeah, really good from there. I mean, the only...
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain.
Without
for
holding
birdie.
it to get it closer, we would have needed to land it basically on just the top of that bunker. Great putt.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3.
We could end up running away with
That
this. You know,
means
after the
we'll
second
get it to
round, we were
22
looking
under
like
par.
we were going to struggle to compete.
Getting ready for hole
But then
number
after
4.
that third round, you know, the leaders fell back. And we surged forward, so... Kind of a crazy turn of events after that third round. None of the leaders were... Oh,
that
damn.
is way right.
None of the leaders were even under par after the third
So
round.
that
They
ball
were all
nestles down
either...
in the
well,
rough. Just
the people
got
that were
away a
even
little
close,
bit
you
on
know,
that
like
tee
one
ball.
shot, 2 shots off the lead, they were all either over par by 1 or level. And, you know, that was moving day. On moving day, you can't afford that, you know. Just trying, even if this goes in that bunker, it's fine. No, it's way right. Holy hell. Jesus. And it flew.
Hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Do we flop this? I'm gonna flop it. Bad idea. Dead right. Went nowhere because I underswung it like crazy. Awful idea to flop that. Breaking at our feet, but nowhere else. Never mind, it was dead straight.
Not quite online, and
Everything was wrong right there. Lie angle was wrong. Green grid was
Okay,
wrong.
that one finished off.
dead straight
It's a par here at 4,
Unfortunate.
and he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Settling in, hoping for a good one here at the par 3.
.222, that is the worst pin position on this hole. With that wind helping, I don't want to go 8 iron, but I think we have to because everything else is going to, oh damn it, everything else is going to be too long. Oh, we played that perfectly. You could not have played that any better, I
Okay,
don't
a
think.
friendly bounce there, and that will make its way on.
To be honest, we
putting
just got really
surface.
lucky because it's saying 1 degree below. There's no way. There's no break. Look, it went
Got
left.
it there, but not
It
quite
went
on
left.
target.
The tiny little bit of break with the green grid was going to the right, and it went left. What are you talking about?
That one finished off. It is
And
par
even
here
the
at
thing
5.
at our feet says it's going
He's gonna
right.
hold
Now
on to
again,
that
we can't
three-shot
use it
lead.
for this course because it's completely wrong every time. But the green grid was going to the right, and it was almost non-existent, but it was going right, and it went left. And I aimed it inside left edge because of that. Because it was going a little bit to the right. Man, you can't get any worse, I guess, than this course with everything being wrong with the greens.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. I'm gonna hit just a full 6-iron here. May even put a little bit of a draw on it to try and counter some of that wind. Didn't really, whoa.
Just a bit too much on the second shot on this.
Again, a 40-yard rollout with a 6-iron.
Getting it up and down for the birdie.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Onto a slight downhill. And it goes downhill the rest of the way, going to the left, so this should be fine. Yeah. We'll get a birdie on this par 5.
Okay, well done there.
But yeah, anyway, as I was saying earlier, and then just kind of trailed off because I do that. I'm trying to play a little bit more in the fall and winter months. I hate the cold so much. I hate it. I'd rather play in 90-degree weather than 40-degree weather. And I know that's weird to a lot of people, but that's just me. It's because I hate being... Well, there's 2 reasons. One, I hate being constricted with clothing. You know, like you can't move so much. Wow, that's an unlucky break.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up.
And when you're playing, you know, in the winter, that's a given. You know, you're gonna have a lot of clothes on because you need to stay warm if you get cold.
Okay,
you know, it's not good when you're playing.
For birdie.
Wow, this is tough pin position, especially. Well, I mean, from where we were, honestly, this should have been closer. I'm surprised it didn't run out a little bit more. Wow. Oh well, I didn't realize I underswung it by that much. Alright, it's a bad hole. It was a really good tee shot that ended up in a bad spot, even though that bunker was it was probably the easiest bunker shot we've had on this course, and it just did not run out like they usually do.
Getting set to tee off on this part 3.
Oh well. And the other part is like, my hands just get cold so easy. And when they do, you know, when they start to do that, they start to hurt a little bit. Wow, that was really poorly played. I didn't mean to underswing it by that much.
On the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
And you know, when your hands start to kind of hurt, that's a big problem.
Shot.
I played that pretty good. If I hadn't overswung it, then
Pitch shot.
I think it would have been right next to the hole.
The turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down for
The shortest par 3 only at 120 something. The maximum was 130 something. And I've parred it every single day, I'm pretty sure. But anyway. But the funny thing is, like, when it is cold and everything, I usually actually play pretty darn well. I don't know what it is, but I usually play really good when it's cold.
This up the right side off the
I was going to say, it got past that bush, which we were in last time.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the
and you know, people say, you know, oh, it's because you can't hit, you know, you're not trying to hit it as hard. But the weird thing is, like, for me trying to hit it hard is usually what helps me out in my game. Like, when I try to go easy at everything, usually, like, why is that? I mean, just shoots off the club face dead right.
Well, that one
How does that make sense?
Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
It was never going to stop.
Like whenever I try to hit it soft in real life, go in the hole. Oh. Usually everything is left. My drives usually like are low and hooky.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's even
And
for par
so,
here at the ninth.
you know, I have a pretty big draw with everything but my driver and my
Hole number
hybrids.
10 as we get set for the back nine.
And when it comes to my irons, I have such a strong what kind of grip is it called? My right hand is so far to the right on the grip, like turned to the right, that's the big reason. It closes up my club face so much, and that's why I'm able to play such a big draw with, with my irons.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. So a poor tee
Like
shot
if
at
I
10,
wanted to,
92nd.
I could play a massive like 40-yard sling with almost every iron, and be comfortable doing it. Pull that like a motherfucker. Because my grip is so strong that way. This is going to an uphill slope. I feel pretty confident as long as I don't overswing it. Oh, wow. I don't feel confident when it starts off dead left for no reason at all. The lie was going to the right, so it definitely shouldn't have started off dead left.
Safely in. Well, it's a par here at the 10th. And this will stay a 4
But and I think
advantage
that's
with
why
time
when I try to
running out
swing
for the rest
easy,
of the field.
it makes the club face, my club face is closed so much at impact that it's just, you know, it has no loft. Whereas, yeah, this is fine. Why would it aim me where it, like it's aiming me dead in the middle of that rough. Like this went way left,
Right side.
and it's middle of the fairway.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance. Follow through,
And so
good
that's
start to
why,
this hole.
and I don't want to
Second
make any
shot.
more changes
Good look
because,
at
like I
green.
said, besides those 2 rounds, I've been playing really well this year. So it's like I don't want to make any changes, but I also would like to not have. What the hell?
Well,
How does that
good
make
look
any?
at the
It's
green,
60
but couldn't
yards
actually
with an
get
8
it back
iron
out.
left.
Wondering what might have been.
And that shoots off dead right. Okay. But so I can't cut anything. I can do that with my driver. I can cut it with my driver, which is very strange.
So that brushed in
With
for
my
par
grip being
here
the
at
way it
11.
is, you would think I wouldn't be able to do it at all.
Stay at 3.
But I can't get the club face open at all with my irons.
Moving on, we come to the par
Or
4 12.
even with my hybrids, really. My hybrids, it's either I hit it dead straight or a tiny bit left to right. Or right to left. Otherwise, didn't mean to do it. Otherwise, my hybrids are just basically, they're the club I can just play a dead straight shot with. Everything else, and the driver. Damn it. Thank you for hitting that dude in the butt.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
But yeah, I just can't get my irons open at all. And I would want to kind of change. What the fuck?
Didn't check, Frank.
No,
Just
nothing
not enough
ever
spin on
checks
that.
with me.
Really,
I want
almost
to be able to
took that
switch,
first
either
bounce
switch
and
my grip so that I can
ricochet
change
for it.
to and from so that I can hit that massive draw when I need to, but also when I need to play a little bit of a cut. Because, ooh. Alright, just keep going.
Well, obviously that's not his best.
That
but
ran
it'll be
30
quickly
feet
forgotten,
almost.
Frank, if he's able to
On
get
a
out of
chip
here with
where
his
I
putt.
landed it
You
only
want to
2
be
yards,
far
3 yards
far
after
from his best.
hitting it. Really?
Yeah, not quite enough pace, but
Really?
that's pretty good. So a tough hole.
So I
and it's
might
aimed
play
for
with that
bogey
over
at
the winter
12.
since I'm not going to be playing
That
as
will drop the
much.
lead down
And
to 2.
we need to be careful, we're only 2 ahead. And I do have that indoor, you know, the mat and the thing to hit in. So I may play with that a little bit, of course, on the course until I'm comfortable, because I don't want to, like, shank it and hit a wall in my house. There we go.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
But, because, like, in real life, when
Walking the course today, let's bring
when
in
you only
notable
have
day
a
of the
draw, especially with your
Swing at
irons,
142 to the hole.
Um,
Hole cut right in the middle.
is this going to be enough? Let's hit it a little low. It really can hinder you, especially when most... no pull. The wind is barely going to the left. And it's 35 yards left. I swear, it's like at some points it's like, listen, he's doing too well. We need to screw it up somehow. So let's do all this stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, I pulled that massively at the end, so that makes
The
sense that it
strike
was left.
fine on the pitch shot, ball
But
first,
why
and
that
so it
wedge,
just wasn't
I mean,
really
was
hit
just
hard
dead
enough.
left. Doesn't make any sense. And it was left as if the wind took it. Not like a pull.
That is well read. A terrific putt there.
And the
to
wind
save
was
par.
going almost none to the left. It was almost
This is
just
a
dead
two-shot
into me.
lead.
But it took it like it was 30 miles an hour
Hopefully,
left.
tee shot needs to be precise.
But anyway. Because it's like... So the second hole plays way better if you can play a little bit of a cut. Because the fairway, if you hit the middle of it, it'll bounce into the left rough. You know? And so... when you don't have that shot... that left to right shot, it really can hurt you. Because you have to aim. Oh, really? It's that short? I did play it high, but I didn't think it was that short. Damn. Oh my god. I mean, you couldn't play it better. You just
Boy,
couldn't.
That was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Okay, good putt.
Now the fourth hole,
Par here at 14.
I'd be more comfortable if I could cut it because it's water the entire way left. So if I can start it on the right edge of the water and cut it back instead of,
Final few holes coming up
you know,
as
starting
we
it on the
start
right
par
edge of the
4 at
fairway
15.
and hoping I don't hook it because I close my club face up too much, you know, because if you play that left to right and it doesn't cut, it's just going to go straight, which is fine. Whereas if you open your club face more, it's just going to be on the right side, you know. Whereas the opposite goes for, or not the opposite, but when you only have that draw, you know, if you don't draw it and it goes straight, that might
It
be
might be in the
fine.
rough, but that
On
was
this course, it's
absolutely
bad because I'm in a
crushed.
fairway bunker.
See what he can do
with
with
a
this
big-ass
one. He's
lip.
second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
Whereas if you close your club face up more than you need to, you're hooking it into the water. You know what I mean? So it's like,
This could be a good one.
oh, what a shot. What a shot. From 177 yards.
Inside of 5 feet there.
A straightforward look here for birdie.
You know what I mean?
And that one finished off
The
with a
fifth hole
birdie
plays
here at
perfectly for a
15.
draw.
Lead is
But the
now
sixth
2
hole, you need a
with just
cut.
3 holes to
You need a
play.
cut, a fade. You need something that goes from left to right, and I don't have that at all. So I end up having to play short or just trying to get lucky and, you know, it getting a good bounce from left to right. So seventh hole is straight, eighth hole is straight. That one hurts you if you have a cut or you have a draw. Because there's trees on either side. Ninth hole, straight. 10th hole, if you have a draw, that helps you out a lot more because there's a giant tree overhanging the left side of the green. So if the pin is over there, you need a draw to get it back there easily. So 6 iron, playing a little low. The next hole, straight works fine. If you draw it, it's fine. But everything that hits in the middle, again, goes to the left, so you're probably going to be in the left rough. Next hole, draw works.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third
Then the next
shot.
hole, cut, works way better. Same thing with the next hole.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th.
The next hole, depending on which tees, you need either dead straight or a little bit of a cut. What? The green grid was going to the right.
Those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, that'll be a par here at
Par.
16.
Okay. I thought I bogeyed it.
And the lead will remain 2.
And
with
then
2 to play.
16 straight if a little bit of a draw actually helps you out there. 17 draw.
Good, clean strike
And
draw.
18 a cut.
Par 3.
So it's pretty 50-50, but the cut is more a necessity because the draw is kind of like, well, it'll help you here, but hitting it straight works perfect, you know. Whereas the cut is, if you don't cut it here or you can't cut it, you're just going to end up really far away to where if you could.
Yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Now a 7-footer. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie.
And I would
here at
just like that,
17.
you know, that shot
And the
shape
lead
to
is
where,
3 now, with just 1 hole remaining.
you know, I have that in the bag because
On now to the finishing hole.
once you, even if you hit a perfect drive on some of these, you know, from fairway to green, with my draw, most of the time I'm having to aim in the woods because you know at these public courses, the woods, it's usually like only 15 yards off the fairway sometimes, or off the green sometimes, and so, you know, with my draw and how massive I can draw it, because normally I just have like a 10-yard draw, but a lot of the times I get it to 15, so I'm having to aim in the woods, or even further right, just to make sure I don't have too much of a draw.
Second shot coming up. We say hello
You know, to where if I had a cut, for me, you know, that would just work so much better.
135 to the hole, pin in the middle.
I can aim it just on the left side of the green and have it come in nicely and not have to worry about, you know, if this goes dead straight, I'm in the woods.
The ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside.
You know, I
40
could be like,
feet,
well, if
just
this goes
have to be
dead
careful
straight, I'm
with
going to
the
be still be
leg
on the
putt.
green, you know. Oh my God, what a putt. I thought I had that.
About 3 feet. Oh.
Okay. I guess it's a good thing it didn't matter.
Well, not an ideal finish at 18. The other
Level par
front
for
of this
the back,
world
400 for the
far
front.
back to not just grab the top spot,
We win by 2.
but to create a big cushion on that leaderboard as we wait to see
You know,
what that lead is.
again,
in
went
Chernobyl.
from, oh man, we're going to struggle to be in contention on the last 2 rounds to we almost ran away with it. If we weren't careful, we could have lost it there. But
I'm Rick Sparta. Until next time.
and so if we go here, if we skip all the way to this one, let's see what we'll be at with the standings. We are still in the lead by a good bit. Let's skip to this one. I'm excited to play some of the other golf games, you know, and that's the reason. We're still in the lead by a couple hundred points, so no. Oops. All right, let's see what happens. Are we still in the lead if we skip 2 of the 3? No. We lose. We're back by Matsuyama, but that's okay. So next week we're gonna do the Tour Championship. It'll be the final one. So, yay! We get a EA Sports towel. Man, I tell you, if you just rock EA gear, you are something else. Because you get so much other stuff for free that's better. EA is like the worst gear. When it comes to looks. Alright guys, but when we come back, we're going to have the final 2 videos of EA Sports PGA Tour. Now, if they end up doing major updates to the game, you know, we'll come back and see what those are. But after next week, I think I'm going to move on to the last of the Tiger Woods games. We have, I believe, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we have 4 more. We have 5 more Tiger Woods, and then Rory McIlroy. So I believe that's what we're going to do after next week. So hope you guys are enjoying it, though. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.